Bumbo clap.
Hey guys and girls, JT Money here, bringing you another episode of Squad Extraordinaire. My squad builder series where we bring some cool squads, some cheap squads, some mediocre squads, some expensive squads that you can put together, win some games. Let's go and see what we have in store today. Starting off in the striker position, we go one of my favorite Russian league informs. Of course it is Yuri Movsisyan. Now, Movsisyan has high-low work rates. 4-star weak foot. This man has 81 finishing, 80 long shots, 82 shot power, 84 sprint speed, and 80 positioning. Long shot taker trait, and beat the offside trap trait. This guy is an absolute beast. The only thing he's missing, of course, is the 4-star skills. But what can you do? And what more can you expect for 350 coins? Let's move over to his Spartak Moscow teammate, none other than Aras Olbelez. Now, this man has some very good stats. 80 ball control, 83 free kick accuracy, 84 long shots, 85 shot power, 4-star skills, avoids using the weaker foot, flare trait, long shot taker trait, technical dribbler trait. This guy is an absolute beast. The reason why, obviously, he doesn't get UCC is Russian league. He is from Armenia, and he's only 80 pace. That doesn't mean anything to me because this dude will cut in with the left foot, smash these balls into the top corner around the keeper, finesse all day long. Let's go over to the left and see what we got. On the left, we have none other than my Bosnian friend, Sednan Lulic. Now, Lulic, again, with some phenomenal stats. 83 crossing, 83 shot power, 91 stamina, 85 sprint speed, 83 acceleration, 88 beast rating on foothead. He has over 2,000 in-game stats, including finesse shot and speed dribbler traits. This guy was a phenomenal player for me last year. He's a left mid, but with his stats, he can actually play like a left back too. I don't know. It's crazy. He's got 75 standing tackle. I mean, the dude is an all-around beast. 6 foot tall. Just, you know, what can you expect from a guy like this? 81 physical. If he puts his hands on you, he will take you off the ball, get the ball, and smash it into the right-hand corner of the net because he is, of course, a right-footed player on the left side of the pitch. Let's move into the midfield and see what we got. First midfielder is Lulic's teammate, Marco Parolo. Now, Marco Parolo was a good card last year, but they've even improved him more this year. A very solid all-around midfielder. 80 long shots, 81 shot power, 82 a sliding tackle, 79 standing tackle, so he can be a CDM if you need him, or just a holding midfielder in general. 82 stamina, 81 aggressive. This dude will rip the ball out from under your feet. Over 2,000 in-game stats again. Long shot taker trait. I'm very impressed with this guy. These cards were rebought, so I did play actually about 10 games with these cards and accidentally discarded a few, so that's why you see the games played as they are. But again, these players are all around, you know, less than 1,000 coins, 350, 400, 500, 600 coins. I mean, it's just dirt cheap. But anyway, Parolo at a CDM, very solid card. Nothing to complain about. Let's move over to the CM, see who it is. At the CM position / cam position, whatever you want to call it, is none other than Simeon de Jong. Now, de Jong, the Newcastle, Netherlands midfielder, is, in my opinion, one of the cheap beast midfielders of the Premier League in general. This guy, 83 heading accuracy, so you can actually smash in headers all day long. He's 6'1" too, so he's going to get up, grab those balls, smash them in with his beautiful blonde, funky, haircutted head. But anyway, 81 shot power, 81 volleys, 82 jumping, 86 stamina, 82 positioning. Again, over 2,000 in-game stats. Team player trait, 4-star weak foot, high attacking, very solid CM. But like I said, this is more in this formation. He's more of the cam type player. So obviously that's what he comes out of the packs as a cam, and that's kind of where I have him roaming around the midfield, is more the attacking midfielder position. But a very solid player nonetheless. And again, cheap, 400 coins. I mean, what more do you want? Moving on to the next CDM, his teammate, none other than the non-rare silver, Vernon Anita. Now, Anita, you're saying 9 rare silver. What the? But this guy is actually like, I don't want necessarily a hidden gem, but like a guy that holds down the CDM position. This guy's got 82 agility, 89 balance. He barely gets taken off the ball because he's so good on his feet. 84 stamina, 80 aggression, 72 sliding tackle, and 75 standing tackle. He's got a high defensive work rate, medium attack. Very good for the CDM position. This guy does actually play extremely well, and I was very impressed with Anita. This guy for the CDM position, especially with a perfect link with the young, I mean, you really can't ask for much more. Now, obviously, if you're building a Premier League squad, CDMs, this isn't going to be the first guy you're going to go to. But if you need that ultra link to De Jong, you will go to this guy. No question about it. Let's move out to our right back and see what it is. In the right back position, we have none other than Dero Yanmat. Now, this guy has an inform. For this particular squad, cheap B squad, I will be doing the non-inform. But 76 pace, it's more than what I need, but enough to do what we need to do. Not blistering fast, not Kyle Walker fast, but enough. 92 stamina, 75 strength, 76 sliding tackle, 6'1", high attacking work rate, so he'll get up the pitch, lob in some good passes to your attackers. 1900 total in-game stats, so all around he's pretty solid. They gave him an 85 beast rating on Foothead. His inform is a very solid card as well. His inform, I think they've increased his physical to 81 and his defense to 78. So his inform is obviously the way to go, but for the prices, we took his regular card. If you want to splurge and get the inform, definitely looks like a good card. Let's move over to the left back and see who it is. Now, this left back was always a favorite of mine in FIFA 14. In FIFA 15, nothing has really changed. It is, of course, Stefan Radu, the Romanian monster left back from Lazio. He has a high defensive work rate, 81 marking, 81 sliding tackle, 81 standing tackle, 83 jumping, 84 interceptions for a defensive back, okay? A wing back, left back, right back, whatever you want to call him. This guy is, besides his pace, this guy is everything I want. Obviously, his passing's not great, but he's a left back. He's not necessarily a guy who's going to be crossing all the time. Anyway, he's got the leadership trait and the long shot taker trait. The thing about Radu is that with his physical and his defense, literally, he's like a wall. If you try to run past him, if you get anywhere in his bubble, he will take the ball off you and you have no chance. Let's move to the center backs and see what we have. First center back is, of course, one of my favorite players from Ligue 1 last year. None other than Simon Kjaer, however you want to say it. Anyway, now, this guy used to play for Wolfsburg, but he got transferred to Lille. And since he's been transferred, he's really made the most of it. 6'3", low attack, medium defense, which is great. 66 pace, not phenomenal, but enough for me. 82 defense, 78 physical, 81 heading accuracy, 81 marking, 83 standing tackle, 83 strength, 83 interceptions, 81 aggression. He dives into tackles, 80 shot power as well. I am a big fan of this guy and his teammate. Let's see who it is. Of course, it is the man himself, Marco Bassa. Now, again, not blistering fastest guy, but 6'2". So you get these two guys between him and his teammates, 6'3" and 6'2". You can't really get that much stuff going over the top of your head without them getting one of their slippery little heads on it. Now, this guy's stats are phenomenal. 86 sliding tackle, 83 standing tackle, 80 short passing, 83 header accuracy, 82 strength, 81 jumping, 80 aggression. He has the power header trait, so on corners he is good on smashing the ball in with his head. Also, as far as clearing balls coming in as a defensive player, he will get it out up to your midfielders who can then relay it onto your attackers and get the counterattack moving. Big fan of this guy. Was a big fan of his cards last year. Let's move on to the keeper, the final piece of the team. And of course, there's none other than the Nigerian nightmare, Victor Enyama. Now, Enyama, not a very tall guy. He always his height hasn't changed. He's been 6 foot tall for the past however many years. But Enyama has always been all around a pretty good keeper. He also had a really solid card last year. 90 reflexes is the big standout of this. 81 handling, 80 kicking, 79 positioning, 77 diving. What I found with Enyama is that he seems to do everything pretty well. The only disadvantage, I guess I would say, is that he's not very tall, 6 foot tall. And his diving is average. His speed is not too great. But I would say all in all, for 700 coins, it's hard to beat Victor Wanyama. There's a couple other keepers in different leagues, but for this hybrid, he fits in perfect, obviously. Now, what you're going to see here is a very strong 4-league hybrid for 6,000 coins. That's right, 6K this entire team cost me, and you could actually win with this team. I played very well with this team. Now, I'm not saying it's a League 1 killer, Division 1 killer, but it's a team that you can play maybe even as a fitness squad with your regular team on the bench here. But for 6K, I mean, honestly, how can you go wrong? And Anita is the player that stands out in the 6K. Anita himself is like 1,500 coins. You take him out of the picture, this squad's even cheaper. But for 6K, you can't really go wrong. In my opinion, this is a cheap B squad, something that nobody's going to expect, or even just a fitness team. But either way, 6K, you can't beat it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Squad Extraordinaire. Look forward to more content coming out. I am getting back into the swing of this YouTube thing, so hopefully we can get some more stuff coming out to you. I appreciate you guys watching. If you liked the video, hit a thumbs up, and I will catch you the next time. Peace.